Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson and I'm glad you're joining me today. We're sitting cozy on the couch. So this is a new to us couch. A co-worker of mine was moving out of state and they were getting rid of some things and they offered us a couch. I might have shown it to you, I don't know, but this is new. So the couch that we had in our living room, we've made sort of a little family TV nook in our dining room area. There's so many projects going on in this house, it isn't funny. So we moved that in there, and we had that when we first moved in this house, and then we got rid of it. And anyway, so that's in there. I'm sitting cozy on the couch, feet up, I'm chilling. It's the night before Thanksgiving, so it's Thanksgiving Eve. I've got my turkey in the crock pot. It smells oh so good. My husband's gonna carve that up. We're gonna put it in a container and put the juice in another container. Then in the morning, we're going to put the sliced turkey back in the crock pot with a little bit of juice on it. Keep it on warm, just to keep it warm. Then we are headed out in the morning. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit, two things. I wanted to talk to you about dealing with grief during a holiday and what we're doing first time around. And then I have a small Dollar Tree haul for you. Nothing great. But I thought it's Thanksgiving Eve. You know I was channel surfing tonight when I came home from work. I just needed to see my regular people that I enjoy watching. So I'm hoping I'm one of your regulars, and I hope you enjoy watching me. And I always like to see what they're doing and what's happening. And I don't always like, everything so regimented. I like when they do some, I don't know, different things. So this is what it is tonight. So we're grieving my dad's loss 3 months ago. Whew. And it's, first Thanksgiving without my dad. My dad's favorite holiday was Thanksgiving. He loved the dark meat on the turkey. My mom makes, most people make green bean casserole and mashed potatoes and maybe sweet potatoes and some rolls and turkey and maybe deviled eggs. That seems to be the norm for a lot of people. But not for our family. So for our family, we have probably a dozen different vegetables. And I'm not joking. We have regular green beans and carrots, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, red cabbage. We always have broccoli casserole. We have mashed potatoes. We have sweet potato casserole. Corn. That's 9. I know we have a cranberry sauce, and then we have the stuffing, and we have obviously turkey and the gravy, and oh, the onions and the white cream sauce. And I can't think of what else, but there's at least 10 to 12 different vegetables, if you can believe it. That's been tradition in our family. When my mom does Thanksgiving, every vegetable that's known to man is usually on the table, and I love that part. I take maybe a slice of turkey, ton of cranberry sauce, and all these vegetables, and I love it. Excuse me, I gotta check my phone. My phone's going off. And it's my mom. Okay, I'll get back to her. So anyway, we are celebrating Thanksgiving without my dad this year. And what do? I don't know. How do you guys deal with, the first, losing a loved one, grieving through that, still trying to make everything nice. So my mom is having her first Thanksgiving without her husband. I'm having my first Thanksgiving without my dad. And my kids are having their first Thanksgiving without their grandfather. So we're all grieving a loss, but in a different way. We have grandfather to father to husband. I wouldn't say any one is more important or less important. They're all important. We all love this man. And But anyway, we're missing them. We really are. And so my mom and I are trying to, like, you know, we got to do this because my dad would want us to do it special. He wouldn't want us to just kind of write it off and not do things. My mom always makes the holidays as much as she can special with decorating and all that, and I'll try and capture some pictures of her table. She sent us pictures already of how she laid out the table. Maybe I'll put a picture at the end of my mom's table so you could see that. And so she's decorating. All the fall stuff is out. She's all excited. I took her shopping last night and the night before. She had to go get the special foods and all that kind of stuff. So we decided to do a few things this year to make it festive and fun. So I thought I'd share that with you. So one of the things I showed you from Trader Joe's is I picked up a cookie decorating kit. So they're cookies that are made, they have a little hole so you can do a Christmas ornament, but you decorate a cookie. So there's 6 of us that are going to be there tomorrow, very small for our family, and there's 8 cookies, so we're going to decorate cookies. And my oldest 2 kids are coming. Of course, Gavin, our youngest, will be there. My husband, my mom, and my mom's brother will be there. So there'll be 6 of us there. And in the past, we used to have 25 to 30 plus big shindig on a Thanksgiving. We've lost a lot of family, and family has moved out of state. And you know how that goes. Life goes on. And so it's 6 of us. So we're going to have a good time. So we're going to decorate cookies. We are doing this. I was joking the other day, and I showed you when I said I had a question. So this is another thing from Trader Joe's. It's how many? 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 12 different chocolates. And they all have a number at the bottom. And they number them. And so you do a taste test. And they're little squares, so they tell you to cut them in 4. And here's the flavors. Hot chili coconut, Himalayan salt, fig and honey, blood orange balsamic, butterscotch, vanilla, stem ginger, toffee apple, maple, double espresso, and strawberry black pepper. And so our thing is we got to cut them and decide what the taste is. So I thought it'd be fun. So we're also bringing Christmas movies, and I'm in charge of that. And we'll have Christmas music. And this year we're all wearing our ugly sweaters for Thanksgiving. Just something different. We're wearing ugly sweaters. We're doing the chocolate tasting. We're doing cookie decorating. I'm bringing some crocheting that I'm working on for a Christmas present. And we'll have Christmas music, and we'll watch a Christmas movie. We're going to have fun family time. We'll take some time to remember my dad. We'll definitely take some time to thank the Lord for his provision of the bounty that we're going to have in terms of food and fellowship of the family. And we're going to enjoy the moment for what it is. So if you're grieving, my heart goes out to you this Thanksgiving season. I just want to let you know ahead of time, I am sorry for anyone that's lost someone this year or in the last, 18-ish months. I get it. I understand. And it's not easy. But we're trying to make new memories. We're trying to not forget my dad. We have different things that'll be there. There's a table that my dad actually handmade, so we're using that as our buffet table. So there are things like that my dad's memories will be there and attached to things that are there. And we'll probably spend time joking about all the things that my dad would have said at the table and all that good stuff. But we're moving forward. We have to make new memories with the family that's here. And I have to make it special. I have to make it special for my mom, so my mom can get through this Thanksgiving without her husband. I have to make it special for my kids, because all 3 of my kids have lost their grandfather. And I have to make it special for myself, because I've lost my dad. So we're doing it. We're going to do the best we can, get through this holiday season in a positive way, the best positive that we can do without putting him aside. We're not forgetting my dad. We're remembering my dad. But I want to honor my dad by moving forward and still creating new memories, because I know he's looking down from glory saying, okay, Lynn, you're always the one that pulls this together, and I want you to do this for me. So that's what we're doing. So if you're doing anything special this holiday season, maybe you're going through a time of grief, maybe you're alone on Thanksgiving, and if you are and you're a family of one, because maybe you've lost someone, I want to give you a extra special word of encouragement that know that you're not alone, and you know, my heart is there with you, and I wish I could invite you. I wish I could be part of what you're doing. And yeah, so I get it. I really get it. So just wanted to fill you in on that. So some of the things that we're doing for Thanksgiving, in addition, we're changing it up. So usually we would get up and get over to my mom's fairly early, and all this year we're not eating till 2 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. So you can think of us at 2 o'clock, but we're going on a bus trip. A friend of ours owns a mini bus. It holds about 20, 25 people, and he does bus tours. So we're hopping on the bus at 8 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving morning, heading out to a place called Columbus Flea Market in Columbus, New Jersey. And they're open on Thanksgiving Day, and they do this family fun. It's a flea market. What would be like a flea market for some people? I think they call it a swap meet out in California. For those of you that don't know what a swap meet or a flea market is, like a giant garage sale, I guess you'd say, but on a large plot of land that they have a pavilion and they sell produce there. They have an outdoor market so everybody can rent a table and you can sell new to used items. Then they have an indoor area, huge food court, and they have an Amish market there, so we'll be getting some yummy goodies to bring home, and I don't know what we're doing. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll film tomorrow. If I can film tomorrow, I will take you along and let you see what Columbus Flea Market looks like. So we're going there for a couple of hours. We'll come back. We'll be back here at 12:30 to our home, and then we'll load up. I always cook the turkey, so we'll load up the turkey, and that's why I cooked it today in the crock pot. So tomorrow, it's already sliced. It's already done. I'll just keep it in the crock pot warm. So we'll fly in here at 12:30, pick up the turkey, a few other goodies that I'm doing. I'm making vegetable dip, the vegetable spinach dip. So I'll be doing that and a few other things. I'll take that to my mom. She's got all the vegetables. My uncle's bringing all the soda, iced tea, and water. We don't do any alcoholic beverages, so we're just doing the plain old-fashioned family stuff. And then my older two kids are bringing the pies and desserts, so we'll have a good time there. So that's what we're doing. Let me show you some things I got from the Dollar Tree. I went to the Dollar Tree the other day with my mom, needed to stock up on a few essentials. So I picked up 4 boxes of tissues. My son and I, allergy season's here and just runny noses all the time. So picked up some tissues. And then another basic stockpile thing that I pick up for my youngest son these are his favorite macaroni and cheeses. So one of those, or maybe 2 of those, I'll be making for Thanksgiving for him tomorrow because he's not big into all the stuff that we like to eat. So he'll probably do that. Corn, maybe some of my mother's broccoli casserole, and turkey. That's about all he'll get. So I'll have to ask my mom if she'd be willing to do a video. She's got the best broccoli casserole ever. It's got cream cheese in it. Like everybody gets a spoonful and there's like none left. And I joked around the other day and I said I put the cauliflower in front of me and certain things. The broccoli casserole goes in front of my oldest son. And he is a health fanatic, lean meats and no sweets and all this kind of stuff. But when the broccoli casserole comes out, it's in front of him. But maybe I can get my mom to do a video on that. Leave me a comment below if you'd be interested in seeing how to make a broccoli casserole, a new side dish that maybe you could use for the holidays or anytime. If you're interested, let me know, and then I'll check with my mom. I'm sure she'd be willing to jump on here. So, I picked these up for myself. They're the little Marshmallow Treats. I love these. I love marshmallow candy. And I picked these up. I just wanted a few gift tags, and I really liked these. There's, of course, the one with the red truck. Oh, yeah. And a few other ones, Believe, and what else? We have a reindeer and just a Merry and Bright. So you get 5 of each name tag. So that was $1, 20 pieces for $1. So that'll probably cover me for this holiday season. I picked up some pistachio Jello instant pudding. I don't know. This was $1. I've never seen Jello pudding or Jello, regular Jello brand at the Dollar Tree. That was new to me. Maybe I've just never noticed it, but I saw somebody do a pistachio cake. So I thought I'd try that. And then they had banana cream. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not necessarily big on pudding, but I like using these for recipes. So put that aside. Started to pick up a few tidbits for Christmas. So I had picked up 2 coloring books, adult coloring books at Ollie's as gifts for someone. And one person in particular came in mind. I've never met this person, but she's somebody who is special needs that's related to somebody that I work with. And it just touches my heart every time her sister talks about her. So I thought I'm going to send her a Christmas present and just say, I'm a friend you've never met. But I wanted to give her an adult coloring book, so I picked these up at the Dollar Tree to add to it. So they have a box of 10 coloring pencils for $1, and then I picked up some highlighters to also color with. So I thought I would send that off to her with an adult coloring book. So stocking up on a few things now for Christmas. Then I picked up, I like keeping this at work. It's the packing tape that you get on the roll and you tear it off with the little ridges there. I keep this at work because I don't know how many times I've had to mail a package back. You know, you get something from QVC or Amazon and you got to mail it back. I'm able to mail them right from my job because we have a pickup there. But, you know, I never have the tape, so I just keep that in my desk drawer. These glue sticks from the Crafter Square are fantastic, so I picked that up. I'm teaching a craft class this weekend, actually 2 craft classes, so I'll be needing glue sticks. Picked up imitation, or like a mock version of what is this? Splenda. My husband and I prefer the Splenda occasionally in some of our drinks that we have. So this is 50 packets. This is, you know, as tasty as you can get. We've been out of this for a couple months. I usually keep some of this in the stockpile, and then I have a jar that I keep them in the kitchen. We have had none for months, and my husband keeps reminding me. So working on that stockpile, as I had explained to you, we are stocking up for the winter and filling things up in the stockpile. And I mentioned to you, I got a problem with the stockpile, so I have to show you guys that on an up-and-coming video and take you along and show you what I do. The candy jars, do you remember these? They had these, oh, months and months and months ago. And then my Dollar Tree hasn't had them. I ordered them online. You have to order, I think it's a dozen, maybe 10. I don't know. I don't remember how many. You had to order at a pop. So I thought I would go ahead and order them. They still have not come in. But my Dollar Tree has recently gotten these. They were in the party section. The first time I found them, they were in by the dog food. I guess they thought for dog treats. Like, I don't know. You know, but it's got the lid here. It's just plastic. But this time they had it in the party section. And they were actually still in the box on the floor. They just had the box open. I picked up 2 of these. For the one I had gotten, I actually filled it with candy from the Dollar Tree. Because you can get some, you know, unique candies plus Reese's and, you know, basic stuff like that. But anyway, I filled this up with about $10 worth of candy plus this. So, you know, maybe say $9 worth of candy plus the jar, it's $1. So that's for $10, I could fill this up. I tied a balloon to it and I gave it to my son because it sits nicely, and I gave it to him to put on his desk at work. He does a lot of counseling and things like that. So I thought, you know, people come in, offer them a piece of candy, and he loved the idea. So it gave me the idea. I picked up 2 of these for Christmas. I have a couple guys that were trying to figure out what to get presents for, so I thought, you know, fill this up with candy, put a big, you know, curly ribbon bow on it. There you go, great Christmas present. So I picked up 2 of those, slowly starting to add things to my list for Christmas of things that I have to get. I picked these up for my husband. They're Diabetic Socks. He is not diabetic. I picked up some white, 2 pairs of black, 2 pairs of white. But the nice thing is they're very wide and they stretch. And because my husband has had blood clot issues, his ankle is quite swollen. So regular socks like cut off and then it's not good. So I picked these up. He was had some pears, and you know, things happen. They get yucky and you gotta replace the socks. So I think I'm missing, I must have dropped one in the car, but I had 2 blacks and 2 whites. Then I picked this up. I have a young cousin who is special needs that we'll be seeing for Christmas. So I have to, it says to complete the set. So I've got to get the rest of the pieces to complete the set. The mask and then the wand and the crown. But it's just a little skirt, and I thought I'm going to get her a little outfit, but I thought how cute would that be to put the skirt, and then of course you have to get the boa to go with it. So we got that. There we go. How's that? Ooh, yeah. So I've got the little skirt and I got the boa. They didn't have any green. They only had the purple, but I thought that's okay. But they have a light up mask, and I did see the mask and I didn't grab it. So the next time I'm out, I'll get that. So I'll get her the set of that. And then I also picked this up for her. It's one of those magic towels that you can get. And when you get it wet, it turns into a face cloth. So this is one with Minnie on it. So I thought she would enjoy that. What else do I have in here? Just, I think, 2 more things to show you. So I picked this one up for my husband and this one for my son of the creams. If you haven't tried this Dove, I really like it. I like it a lot. I've bought this 2 or 3 times already. My husband has had severe dry skin. He is, I think between the medications he's on, and he also has low thyroid, his skin just dries out so bad. And so I picked that one up for him. Let him try that. And then our youngest son, if you've seen pictures of our youngest son, he has a different skin tone than us. He's adopted. And so he gets a very dry skin. So the cocoa butter works best for him. And he's been saying his skin, you know, the winter heat comes on, dries out your skin. So I got that one for him. So that's all I've got, guys. So we have a lot of household projects going on. We are tweaking our dining room, trying to decide what dining room table and how we want to set it up. We have a hutch in the dining room. We're getting rid of the hutch top. We're throwing that out. The hutch was given to us for free, so we're taking the hutch top off. We've had it for about 2 years now. Feeling overwhelmed. I just need to thin down a little bit in space. I don't know. I need a change. So we're getting rid of the hutch top, changing out the dining room table, adding like a TV nook area in the dining room. I'm setting up a little office for myself for our like home office. So we're working on that. Working on the Stockpile pantry. Working on taking down the fall decorations and putting up the Christmas tree and all the decorations. I don't know. I always have projects going on. Trying to get ready for Christmas. Trying to get Christmas presents. Doing some homemade stuff. All kinds of things going on. So yeah, it's been busy. And Graham, my husband, as many of you know, is an epileptic. The last 4 days have been horrendous. And he's been seizuring. So keep us in your prayers for that. This too shall pass. It always does, but it's rough getting through it. So we're on high alert for that right now, but we're going to have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. I want to wish you a blessed and happy Thanksgiving from the Wilson home to your home, and we'll catch you all on the next video.